I've had enough of modern swim training methods and I want to switch it up. I don't know how to change it, whether it's possible, or even if it will work, but I want to get faster and this is my best option. Flashback to September, I'm back at school and I'm following Milford's training model and getting back into the flow of training a bit. But as the months roll by, I'm getting really quite tired and not much quicker by December. I just knew things had to change. After the Christmas holidays, I sat down with my coach to lay out a plan. This was it. There was no going back. We chose something completely different to everybody at this world-class program. In the pool, we got rid of the so-called no man's land, the bit just above aerobic and just below the fast max stuff. Instead, I was either at purely aerobic or at top speed. In the gym, 3 sessions, power and efficiency were key. I mean, the map was now there, laid out for me on a platter. I just had to follow it. I was really looking forward to this. With my history training with the swimsuit guy, it worked wonders back then, and it was good fun. In relation to having fun, I was in for a rude awakening. I got in for my first day on this new program. A triple. Aerobic in the morning, gym at lunch, and race pace in the evening. Wow, did it hurt like hell. Ultra short race pace training, or USRBT, is a fraction of your event at pace, with incredibly short rest to top it off. All about tolerating pain whilst holding perfect technique. When you've got 32 25s, 800 meters of 100 race pace in 25 minutes, it hurts like hell. I wasn't looking forward to this much anymore. 5 weeks like this, with 3 of those sessions per week, and my first long course meet of the season loomed in front of me. And I was nervous. I can't remember being this nervous for a meet in quite a long time, but it went surprisingly well. I shaved off 0.1 from my PB the previous year, and 2 or 3 weeks later, another meet, and I shaved off another 0.7. I wasn't just training for the sake of it anymore. At this rate, this was stacking up to be probably one of my best seasons ever. I simply couldn't let it go to waste. As half term rolled around, it was time to lock in. But I didn't. That half term was so difficult to stay on program and on schedule, with club training and incredibly busy public lanes. Coming back to school, to be honest, I was worried. My first session back was 2 rounds of 16:25s. On 25, I was barely averaging 10 seconds rest throughout that entire set. First round goes by, I have to get out and throw up. My position wasn't nearly as good anymore, and with regionals 2 weeks away, taper just had to start, and I had to trust in where I was physically and keep my fingers crossed that it would go well. Day 1 of regionals, 50 back. It was sloppy. I mean, my start was a bit crap, and as I popped up, because I was panicking, I just spanned through the entire race. It was a very small PB, but there was so much more to come, and it didn't put me in good stead for the rest of the week. 1 down, 2 to go. The 100 and the 200 back. Wow, they changed things around. 100 back, another 0.8 PB. This is a second and a half within a month. 200 back, 5 seconds. I've always been terrified of the 200 back. I've had a mental block with it. But 5 seconds. I don't know how I did it. I was ecstatic. This has got to be one of my best seasons since 2023. Back when I made nationals for the first time. It didn't matter that I didn't make nationals. I was in an open age group, so it was so much harder. I had just made my year in swimming with that meet. In retrospect, I didn't expect it to work that well, but it did. To be honest, I'm tempted to try and test different stuff in the coming years, see how they stack up against my USRPT and aerobic only training schedule. Who knows? I might get even bigger time drops.